Welcome back to Hearthstone with me, Hollow. We are going to do some wonderful ranked. You may notice one thing though, before we even begin, is that I have shot down from 2,000 gold, since you last saw I believe, to 860. That is because I spent about 1,000 gold on packs, bought 10 packs with gold, and yeah, the result was a lot of dust and no legendaries. I was very upset. But yeah, oh well. I've been doing a lot of ranked recently over the past couple of days. I'm currently ranked 9, just so you know. And yeah, I've been playing a bunch of different sort of classes, and I just don't have the cards for certain classes I'd like to play and certain decks I'd like to play. So it's been kind of just messing and trying different stuff. So I really enjoy playing Priest. I really do. It's really fun to steal people's cards, do the synergy things, you know, with Noshai Cleric, Circle of Healing, Farseers, going with the Soul Priests, you know, all the different many ways to combo things. Really find fun. The problem was that I didn't quite have enough damage, really, I felt. I was just outlasting my opponent. I wanted to do a bit more than that. So I went and kind of found a way to put Mind Blast in the deck. I've never really been a massive fan of the card, but as a finisher, especially with something like, where are they? You know, the Azure Drakes, they're, you know, it adds a bit of damage, and it's just a nice nuke, really. And this is more aggressive style of deck, I guess. Still lots of synergy with other cards and stuff, but that's kind of what I'm playing right now and having a lot of fun doing it. So let's hop into our first game, shall we? Alright, our first opponent is Valeera the Rogue. The person playing Valeera the Rogue is Veins. Interesting name. Alright, well, we have, okay, turn 1. We have not much else. Like, we don't want the Faceless Manipulator. The Drake came way too soon. Alright, that's still pretty fucking awful. That's still awful. At least we have the coin, I suppose. You know, against a rogue, you always want to have the coin. Don't want him to have that combo. So the question is this a miracle rogue? He's giving me a greetings, so I'll give him one back. I could have coined out a second cleric there, but that's awful. They're kind of important to the deck for drawing, you know, the basic things I need, and I want to try and keep them surviving as best as I can. So he uses 1 card to kill that and a hero ability taking 1 damage. So though that's annoying, it's still better in my situation. So we're going to go ahead and just play another one, pass the turn, and hope that he doesn't have a second backstab, essentially. If I can get some draws out of that, it'll make a huge difference. If I can't, it sucks. But, yeah. So, again, I'm not sure what we're facing here. He's not really done anything apart from the backstab. So, you know, it could be Miracle Rogue. It could be Tempo. We'll see. But, worst case scenario, it's Miracle. I don't think it is based on that, though. Alright, so we can kill it here with the Holy Smite plus Noshai Cleric. It's just, I 2-for-1 that. You know, it just isn't good. It's just not good. And it's not even that big of a threat. And then I can smite it next turn and heal up as well if I need to.
Right away.
The issue is I've just not got really any of my early game cards right now. The smite's pretty much the only thing I've had. The clerics came a bit too soon, really. One was fine, and then I obviously had bad luck with a backstab. But 2 in a row like that, not so good. Alright, so he trades, killing off the cleric as expected. And does a tiny bit of damage to me, which is fine. So, what do we draw? Still nothing, really. It's really annoying, but it's fine because I just smite that. I only heal myself for 1 here, but at least I have a free in play. So, based on the backstab and the, you know, the Earthen Ring Farseer, now a Drake, I'm still not sure what this is. It feels like Tempo at this point, but could be either way. So we're just really waiting right now for the right cards to pop along. Kind of him doing nothing right now is fine, but he's managing to draw a lot of cards. I am surprised that he just shivved that, but I suppose he's got the Toast follow-up. Yeah, this feels much more like Tempo. He's playing lots of minions, So we get the Soul Priest, but no circle to follow it up. Yeah, that doesn't do anything right now. I am going to have to play the Soul Priest. Or I could Holy Fire this. And that's what I'm going to do. Because I want to hang on to the Soul Priest. I want to get some use out of it, you know? And playing it now, it would have just immediately died to the 4-4 and the 3-3. Or really, just the 4-4 and a weapon. He's not doing anything now, so... Right, we get our own Drake, and we get to heal up, but draw that card first. Okay, Holy Nova. Still got that coin to make use of when we need it. But for now, we're pretty much equal. Except he has drawn a lot more cards than me. Oh, only one more. He has been drawing a lot more. Okay, this is where it's going to get nasty. This is where it is Miracle Rogue, yeah. So he preps, draws a card, kills with weapon, and now he does some other stuff, essentially. There's no way he's just prepped and not going to play some spells. Conceal, there we go. You got something else? You got 1 mana left. Alright. So this is the point where I really wanted, I really, in fact, needed to get the top deck of the Circle of Healing, because when you combo it with the Soul Priest, it does 4 damage across the board, and that would kill that, which would be wonderful. But I did not get that. So what we're just going to do is hit him. It's wonderful. I am on 27 health, but that's going to change very quickly here. He is now up to 9 mana. He's just waiting for that moment to be able to just fuck me up. So I really need to gain control of the board and heal up, essentially. Get as much health as I can. Alright, he saps it back into my hand. Draws another card. Well, at least it's only a small Soul Priest. Cold Blood. This is going to hurt. 8 damage, 9 damage right now. Damn. And a big Van Cleef. Alright. Okay, what can we do here? So I can kill one of them with the death, leaving me with 6 mana. 6 mana to just, what, copy one of his things? Okay, right, here we go. Alright, so Wild Pyromancer. Holy Nova. Coin. And kill that. Okay. Oh! Okay, I managed to stop the ridiculous damage that was coming with just enough mana thanks to that coin. And the actual fact that the coin, you know, sprang another wave was what saved me there. Oh, okay. And this is why Miracle Rogue is the biggest piece of shit ever. And Leroy cannot be nerfed fast enough. If there's any card that I think is going to be nerfed in this game, I think it's going to be Leroy. Because it's in every deck ever. I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. He's playing Miracle Rogue. Fuck this guy. Come on. Look at that. I got six goddamn little bastards. Thanks to that. Thanks to that. Okay, well, we lose the first game because it's Miracle Rogue. I did my best to try and hang on there, but my early draws were just awful, to say the least. So, you know, that kind of thing happens. Miracle Rogues suck, and I hate them. And people who play them suck. It's just like the most popular deck on the ladder for laddering up right now, and it is just one of the strongest. We've seen some play in tournaments recently. It's finally made its way into tournaments, and it didn't do too well in terms of it didn't dominate, but it did win every game that it was played. So there's that. Right, let's see if we can get some of our early game stuff this time. I don't often see paladins. Okay, this is a little bit too much of, you know, Circle of Healing. I'm gonna need one of my Blade Masters at this point. It's not Blade Master, but it's still good. Thought Steal, one of my favourite cards in the game. I'd say my favourite priest card.
The light protects me.
He's gonna coin out, put out another 1 mana. Seems that way. Blessing of Might, really? Haha! Ah, shit. I was like, haha, it has less than 3 damage because it's a 1/1, except no it isn't. Fuck. Well, that's going to do 4 damage to my face. Let's think about it. I want to Thought Steal next turn. So I want to Smite it this turn, right? Yeah. I'm not going to be doing anything other than Thought Stealing unless I get a wonderful top deck next turn. So I need to get rid of a shield while it's mana efficient, you know? Alright, well, he does 4 damage with it. I draw a Cleric. I could heal myself and Cleric, or I could Thought Steal. Heal myself and Cleric. It feels like the more efficient and helpful play this turn, because though the Cleric dies to the 4/1, it gets rid of the threat, and it can trade with the 1/1 and survive and then get, you know, give me a card. So there's 2 things there that could happen that are beneficial to me with that play. He just played an Arcane Golem as a Paladin deck. What am I facing? What's happening here? You know what I need? Top deck of a Holy Nova right now. It's not Holy Nova. Aha! Okay. That's something. So he's playing like a chargy Paladin. Very strange. Now my choice right here is, do I want to take out the 4/1 or do I want to draw a card? I want to take out the 4/1. As much as I want to draw a card, immediate threat is a 4/1 in play right now. Gotta get rid of it. I'm a priest. I can do lots of healing and pull myself back out of the depths. So he's playing an interesting deck. I respect this because you don't see Paladins on ladder like ever right now. At least at the level I'm playing at. There's that Holy Nova I wanted a little bit sooner. Issue is I have no minions to play of any kind. And I don't want to Shadow Word Pain that. Because it's a 1/1 who gives a shit. I need one of my... In fact, I don't think I have an Ooze in this deck. That's something I could change. Bit of early game minion and also removes, you know, horrible weapons like the weapon he's got there. So maybe we'll make a change to the deck there. Alright, he puts it to a 5/5. That's a great Holy Fire target. Get my Mind Blast. Alright. That couldn't have been a better Holy Fire target, really, this early in the game. Get my health back as well. It's a nice 5 health heal. It's quite a big deal. So he uses his first charge of the weapon at long last, making a 2/2. Potentially Shadow Word Pain, but, you know, I got Holy Nova as well. Doesn't play anything else. So I could do some stupid fancy shit right now. And Wild Pyromancer, and then buff it with the Blessing, making it like, you know, a 6/2. And then it goes down to a 6/1 because of the spell. And then I play Circle of Healing, 6/2, kills his 2/2, and then I have a 6/1 in play for 3 cards to kill his 1 card, and then he kills it with a weapon. But it does get rid of a weapon charge and make him take 6 damage, and it's an immediate thing. So I honestly think I will do that. But I didn't take into account when I did this the fact that, you know, that heals him. So I'm going to have to Mind Blast instead. So potentially I have done, if he hits this here, I have done, you know, a solid 11 damage there pretty quickly, putting me back, in fact, in the lead in health, if that's the case. Silence, okay, fair enough. I don't understand this. This is like a Zoo Paladin charge deck. I've never seen something like this. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, Holy Nova. Right, it does kill it, which is a shame. But hey, puts us to equal health here. Well, almost. The Leopard Hound's going to fuck me a little bit. Nice top deck. I'm going to hang on to the Circle for healing. Don't need to put it up 2 health. Chances are he has some sort of removal. There's the True Silver Champion. But he needs 1 more damage. And he doesn't hit me with it. Okay, sweet. Holy Fire. Well, let's see what it is. Okay. So I'm going to want to heal that up. You know what? I'm gonna Circle of Healing, because that means I can heal myself, put it to full health, and, you know, though that's just a little bit more efficient. We have these Circle of Healings that have been almost dead for a while, so, you know, that helps a little bit more. It means he can't kill it with his True Silver Champion, and it means I get to heal myself, so. Knife Juggler. Yeah, that's normal for a Paladin deck. Blessing of Kings.
Reporting for duty.
This complicates things. He uses both charges. Both charges to hit me. Right, he's running out of cards now, which is good. That's lucky. That's a top deck and a half. Because I get to Holy Fire that, and kill it with the spin, and kill all of his cards, and then heal myself. I could Circle of Healing here, but that would put me down to 1 card. And, you know, there's always the chance that I get a Soul Priest, and that removal may be crucial. We're both kind of running out of fuel here, though. That's the thing.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Doesn't really do much.
Reporting for duty.
He will kill my free one here if he's got a brain. Nice Divine Favor. Good play. There's no way he's not going to kill the free one. Not a chance. Yeah, because with the spell, I just kill everything he has. Soul Priest. So the Soul Priest combo would wipe him here, which is nice. But it put both these to 1 health, and he could Consecrate, for example, or use his weapon to finish off one. We're going to put him down to 15 instead of trading there because he's used Blessing of Kings already. He's used Blessing Might. It's fine. I expect to use the 1/1 to put 1 down, 1 health, and then trade. No, he hits me in the face. Why is there so many people who are just obsessed with hitting you in the face? These sort of chargy zoo decks are so popular.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so this is a Circle of Healing right here. This is a Circle of Healing. Please survive. It does survive, right? Unless he trades both of those things off. Oh my god, this could be great. Come on. Come on. Ah! God damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh well.
Your turn to bleed.
I could kill his 2/2 here. We're in a top deck war, so I'm going to. And I'm just gonna like out heal him. Now he's been drawing a little bit more than me, so obviously he will start taking that fatigue damage sooner than me. But we'll see what happens. If I was to top deck a Northshire Cleric, it'd probably win me the game. Wow. And that's the secret. It's the 2/1. It's the only one that's good. Gets himself a 2/2. That's a dead card right now.
Your turn to bleed.
Either way, they take 2 damage. It's fine.
Your turn to bleed.
It's going to clear his board pretty much. Right now, I have much stronger board and he has a 1/1 and then 1 card, so it's better for me to do that. If he plays something big, I could just Shadow Word Pain it. That does nothing. Great. Annoyingly, he does have a card survive here, though. Nice. Nice. Now, do I heal myself or heal my cards? Honestly, I think I heal my cards.
My eyes are open. Your turn to bleed. Your turn to bleed.
So try and keep them, like, healthy, completely removing his cards so he doesn't have much to do. And again, if he plays something big, I can just do that. Alright, he does get to kill my free. No, he's just going for my face. That's desperate. That's desperate. He knows he doesn't have anything that's going to make a big difference. Maybe he doesn't even have anything big. Nice.
Let me change your mind.
Let's steal that. So that's going to trade with that. That'll trade with that. And we'll heal that back up to a 5. And then the board control really is just phenomenal. So yeah, we managed to just outlast his horrific onslaught of Zoo. And then finish him, really. Alright, that doesn't really matter now. I think I'm just going to kill him. Yep. Yep. Yippity yep. GG. There we go. Alright, so one bad game, one good game. It was a bit scary at times, that game, but we brought it back. Man, Priest is just so satisfying. So satisfying. Alright, let's do one more game. Let's do one more game. Alright, here we are against a mage. I dislike mages so much. I never know whether it's right to trade or hit them in the face. I just suck against them. But Thought Steal will do the job. Thank you very much. That is a top deck right there. But yeah, probably going to be a Wild Pyromancer. Followed up with Power Word Shield. And apparently a Smite if it needs to happen. Thought Steal's probably going to be something I play as soon as I can. Nice, he doesn't have a follow-up, so... If I was to give it this, it'd become a free 2. And then I could heal it. It becomes a free 4. Yeah. You do it in this order because that buffs its health. Then it hurts itself. Then you heal it. If I did it in the other order and healed it, it would become a free 2. And then I buff it and then it takes damage and goes to a free 3. So that's a little bit more efficient. Doesn't seem like he had a Frostbolt. And if he did, he was hanging on to it to avoid using it. Nice. Nice. I'm going to try and hang on to that... I'm going to try and hang on to the Thought Steal because, you know, it'll activate the damage on nothing. And also, I'd rather use it on a mana efficient turn. Like, if I was to Thought Steal the following turn and then also do a heal nuke because of the Soul Priest, that's a bit more efficient. Or I could even Sunfury Protector. Depends on what he plays, though. I mean, he's not played anything. He has 10 cards in his hand already. He's finally playing some cards. Swamp Ooze. Alright, this is a good turn for me. Yep, this is good. An Arcane Explosion, eh? Oops. So we want to slap that. That burns again. Kills his cards. He's now down to 18 health. Not bad. Not bad. Completely in control right now. So we got an Arcane Explosion and a Mani Berserker. That is very lackluster. That is some of the worst stuff we could have got. Alright, does he get lucky? Yes, he does. Oh my god, he just wrecked me with that. The chances of him pulling that off were incredibly low. And as we all know, my luck is phenomenal. So puts it down to 1 health. And I cannot heal it. Oh, he's coining something. A secret. I wonder. I'd say I want to play something first to find out what the secret is.
It's time for a little blood.
Okay, so it's not that. I'm going to nuke him while I still can. Let's find out what that is. Vaporize? Ice barrier, okay, that's fine. My free one dies here. There's nothing I can do about that. So the question is, do I want to do anything here? I could either pretty much Wild Pyromancer versus Sunfury or do nothing. Sunfury puts up a taunt, which I don't need right now. And Wild Pyromancer doesn't do anything right now. So I think I'm going to pass and hang on to my cards. We're getting close to that removal stage. 7 mana. Flame Strike. Alright, that is exactly why I saved and held on to the Shadowwood Pain. Beautiful. I'm going to play the Pyromancer just for a little bit of extra damage, but I am not going to play the Sunfury because, literally only because, he may have a Flame Strike here. And it's not an efficient Flame Strike at all right now. But if he does it, even then, maybe I shouldn't have played the Pyromancer. Maybe I should have held on to it and saved it for synergy with a spell. I mean, I have 3 in my hand after all. So maybe that was a misplay. Alright, so he Frostbolts the 2-3. And Arcane Explosion pings off the 3-1. That is fine. That is fine. He hasn't done anything with that. So I just play the shields up and 2-3 and just kind of keep having stuff on board. Not too much. I'm trying not to overextend, but having something, you know. Ragnaros. Not expected. Kills the 1-3. Expected. So this is 5 damage. 6 damage. I can kill it. It's lame though. It's really lame. It 4 for 1s me. That is awful. But can I let him? You know? I can't. Don't have much choice here. Where's my goddamn Faceless Manipulator? That's the question. I can't leave it alive. There's no way. I just can't.
I got this.
That's the kind of card I would like. I need some card draw right now. What's going to lose me this game is running out of cards. That's what's going to happen. Blade Master. I won't Circle of Healing here, but I will heal it so that it's a little bit harder for him to deal with. Circle of Healing is just like instant polymorph, whereas this is more like he trades to deal with it, so that's a bit better. Oh man, that's a lot of spell damage, and his spells cost nothing. That's okay. Does trade off. You know, I'm seeing mages every now and then on the ladder, a little bit. And it's just strange.
Let me change your mind.
Anyway, we get off a nice Shadow Priest. The Cabal Shadow Priest steal his 2-2 and at least make some efficient use out of it. But the problem is we are just running dry right now. If I get a Northshire Cleric and get some healing, that would save the day, but Flame Strike, so at least I have the Drake to play, very least. Mind Blast. I'm going to try and save the Mind Blast. I want the Mind Blast to be played on the same turn and Drake's down, just so it does that little bit of extra damage, because it may make the difference. I just heal myself up here and survive, whereas he is 11 cards away. He still has a big advantage here, so I'm just trying to hang on. Alright, Black Knight does nothing. I don't really have any taunts in this deck, apart from when I Sun Fury Protect something. Soul Priest. Top deck. Don't mind if I do. Nice. That was efficient as shit. Oh, beautiful. So he pings it off. Fair enough. Makes sense. And does nothing. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Draw a card, please. Draw a card, please. Okay. So now he's down to 13. I have a 4-6 in play that's hard for him to deal with. And a lot of AoE healing for some reason. And Northshire Cleric's what saves me though. Ah, Fireball for exact damage. But that means he doesn't have a Fireball to nuke me with, which is awful for him. This deck, you know, the mage deck that he's playing is usually like, kind of like survive and hang on as long as he can. And then nuke me all in one turn for a ridiculous amount of damage. They can do like up to 29 damage, I think, in one turn. It's ridiculous. No, it's 27 actually, I think. Alright, so neither of us have any cards. It's funny. Just going to play that just to have something on the board and then heal up again. Because if he just keeps stalemating me like this, he's going to lose, you know? He's already down to 7 cards left. He's running out of time here. I have lots of healing. He doesn't. Oh my god, he drew another one. Frostbolt. On the minion as well. He is out of options here, you know? Those are all things he needs to save for his huge nuke. That's how the deck works. If he doesn't have them, he's fucked. Alright. Nice. Now what we got to do is hang on to that. Because it's going to be kind of crucial that we draw cards if we need to. Hell, it could backfire, you know? I've only got 6 cards left in the deck. If I was to draw a bunch of cards, I could fatigue myself to death, and I do not want that. There's one of the polymorphs. I am shocked to have seen no polymorph until now. That's an issue. We need to deal with that pretty much pronto. Just steal it, essentially. And it's a big minion that's hard for him to deal with, just because of the extreme ass that it has with the 6 health. Golden Water Elemental looks beautiful. Look at that. Is that the second fire? Oh my god! He's spent both fireballs, like both frost bolts. Dude, what is your plan on winning here? I suppose that's not bad. Thought Steal. You couldn't have come sooner. Ah! Those do nothing. Of all the things I could have stolen from him, Ragnaros and Khan, Water Elemental, Azure Drake, I get the 2, like, zoo fucking minions. This is turning into a bit of a race, which is scaring me. Like, how many cards? He's got 3 left. I'm not going to survive those turns at this rate. Oh god, those are the cards I stole. Yep, he's just going to go for my throat here. This ship is sinking. Let's draw a card at least. Nice. Alright, so we may survive this turn. We may survive. It's got a fair amount of damage right now. We add it up, it's 8, and then 11, then 13, 14 right now he has with his hero ability as well. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. He has 2 cards left to draw. He's clearly not going to die to fatigue. Thankfully, he trades. I really needed him to trade there. If he went for my face, that would have been horrific. It would have put me in a really bad position. And he's just trading. That's fine. Do I have a second Soul Priest in this deck? I'm pretty sure I do. That would be hilarious. Ah, okay. Is that going to be enough healing? 17. 11, 13, 14, 15 right now he has. But I know he's used all his nukes. What is my last card? If it's the Soul Priest, I will laugh my ass off. Because it's an AoE nuke. And he's got a fucking truck ton of minions. Ah, there's the other poly. That actually gives him a little bit extra damage. He's getting real close to kill shot range. And he's trading. Thank God for that. Alright. Oh my god, I'm so low health. It's still trading. Shocking. Alright. And the last card was Holy Nova. 7. It does save me. It saves me 1 turn, but I have no cards left. I have no cards left at all. So, it's over. Yep. 7 damage, 8 damage. I have nothing to draw. I cannot stop his following damage. Well, what a mess. But I get to play something that's different. Something that's fun. Well played. You know what? I'll just give him the kill. I'll give him the kill. There you go. Go on. Ping me. Do something. I'll let you have this one. Really? You motherfucker. Wow, that sucks. Oh my god. Wow. Well, there you go. That is the priest deck. It could use some work. I think I am going to draft a Swamp Ooze somewhere in there. Is it my early game that's lacking, though? I'm not sure. Like, let's look at this. Okay, so We have Circle of Healing synergy with a lot of stuff. I did draw really badly. Maybe a second Mind Blast would help. But what the hell would I take out? In situations like that, I could use something like a Ragnaros. I could get rid of the Faceless Manipulator and put in a Ragnaros. I think I will do that. So we get rid of the Faceless Manipulator because the Faceless Manipulator is great and all, but I don't have anything to copy. So Ragnaros. And that's kind of my late game nuke there. Make a difference. Along with a Mind Blast. I think that will actually make a big difference. But now we need the Ooze. And I think I'm going to take away a Sunfury Protector and put in an Ooze. Because Sunfury Protector wasn't helping. Whereas, and this is early game anyway, it just wasn't doing anything. And the Ooze will make a big difference early game against people without weapons. And it'll also destroy weapons. So, there we go. We've improved the deck a little bit. And I'll be playing more of that. And just learning as we go. Now, the thing is, guys, I could be playing a boring-ass piece of shit deck like the boring Zoo that I just have. Look at that. So cheap as well. And all you do is you just attack their face. You play cards and you attack their face and hope you win. And 9 times out of 10 you will because it's Zoo. And I hate that about the meta. It's just so lame. And I like playing interesting, fun, skillful decks like that where there's lots of synergy and lots of things you can do and lots of options. And I may not have had the best luck this video, but there's moments in this deck where when things go right, it feels amazing, and when things go wrong, it's like, damn, oh well. Whereas if I was playing Zoo, I'd be like, okay, I won, meh. Or if I lost, okay, I'm going to uninstall this game, I hate this game, because Zoo's that boring. So, try something different is what I'm trying to say with this video. I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the video. See you next time, guys. Have a great day.